Aries, welcome back to another reading. Aries Tarot. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. Remember, this is a collective reading for Aries. It's not a personal, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If these aren't your messages now, they definitely can be in the future. This could go vice versa if it's not your energy I'm picking up. It could be somebody's energy around you now or coming towards you in the future that I'm picking up. We're going to get messages from the Divine Masculine, what they would like to say to the Divine Feminine, and from the Divine Feminine, what the Divine Feminine would like to say to the Divine Masculine. We're going to get your overall messages using the vintage double-decker here. So this is from the 1970s and from the 1960s. So take what resonates. We're also going to pull the Tarot charms, okay, and see what the messages are. Where's my Divine Feminine? There they are. Don't forget to hit the like button. It's a fantastic and free way to support your fellow Aries as well as the channel and help to reach other Aries. And the more supportive we can be, obviously, the better it is, okay? Thank you so much for doing that. It only takes a millisecond and hitting that thumbs up. That like button is so important. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see what's going on. Notification bell too if you're brand new. Otherwise, you may never find my channel again. There are a lot of wonderful channels out there. So let's see what's going on. I'm also going to get your career, finance, a couple of love messages here. We're just going to dig and have some fun. Okay, and that's what we're here for. So let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening for Aries. What do we need to know? Oh, you're manifesting standing up for yourself or standing your ground. There's a certain way that you want things. You want things to be. You're trying to make it happen. Spirit's letting you know you have the higher ground, okay? The Seven of Wands indicates that this guy's standing up here and everybody else is down here. Female, male, it doesn't matter. It's not gender specific in Tarot. This is, I'm standing up for what I feel is right. That's what I'm manifesting. I'm going to do what I feel is right. Nobody else. Not the Joneses, not the Smiths. I'm doing what I feel is right for me. That could be you or your person. So again, depends who's watching as to whose perspective it plays out from, right? Okay, personal readings are open at shacy.com, but again, remember, this is not a personal, it is general. So for some of you, again, you're on your divine times at different times. Everything's happening differently for each one of you at different times. So let's go. Let's see what's happening. Who's standing their ground? What do we need to know about Aries? What's happening with Aries? I love it when they fly out like that. Five of Cups. I've been getting the Five of Cups a lot. So that's about disappointment, regret, remorse. Something we did or something we said or something that happened to us in the past. This is, I'm focusing on this. I cannot focus on a deep connection perhaps that, you know, is coming towards me, hasn't shown up yet, or is just not ready yet, because I am focused here on what happened in the past, okay? So who's this person focusing on the past? What does Aries need to know? It could be you, it could be your person, something like that. What's going on? Why are we focusing on the past? Oh, somebody's angry. Oh, somebody's fed up waiting. So you could be fed up waiting for somebody. Maybe you've been waiting for somebody and you're getting anxious and frustrated, disappointed. You're kind of looking and thinking, should I bother anymore? You could be getting kind of angry, you know, like what the heck am I waiting for here? So for some of you, that's you. For the others of you, this is your person. They feel like, you know, they're disappointed that you haven't come in. But let's see. Why is the Knight of Swords here? We're also going to get some clarifying messages on top of the clarifying messages, because that's what I like to do, is dig. Let's see what's going on. What's going on with this person? Why are they so disappointed? Oh, because somebody's been keeping everything to themselves, because somebody has not been opening up here. Somebody feels like they've really been let down here. This is betrayal, but it's also an end of a difficult cycle. Somebody could be kind of keeping their pain to themselves. They feel like they need to wait because they are still focused on the past and they haven't been ready. But I feel like somebody's getting kind of angry and fed up because they were hoping to come together here with some person here, quite possibly from their past, but that's not for all of you. Let's get some clarifying messages. Let's see what's happening here. Why is the Five of Cups here? What's this disappointment about for Aries? What do we need to know about the Five of Cups? Action. Okay. Somebody's disappointed here that somebody has, you know, kind of been just coming in and out of their life. They've been kind of flighty, non-committal. They haven't really been taking the action. It's kind of like, what's going on here? Okay, clarify the Knight of Swords. Okay, so somebody here is feeling a bit like a fool. They're getting anxious and angry because they've been waiting. They've been keeping it to themselves, that they've been kind of waiting, and they feel really let down here. They feel let down. So that's either you or the person you're dealing with. Aries, it's kind of like, you know, I was ready to take this leap of faith. I did take this leap of faith. And I'm disappointed because she's just kind of been in and out of my life. You know, hot and cold here. Somebody feels like somebody's been kind of hot and cold here. Not really opening up. Keeping everything to themselves. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Is waiting. Yeah. You've been waiting and working and waiting and working for some of you here. But for some of you, I'm getting here that you have been working super hard and you're holding on and saving money. You're holding on to your nest egg here. That's what you're concentrating on. Some of you may be disappointed from, you know, that somebody has just kind of been blowing hot and cold in your life, but you've been constant. You haven't been waiting so much as you've been concentrating on your business, your priorities, your finances, your career. You've been saving money. I feel like for some of you, you're not showing this person your disappointment, the fact that they made you feel like really disappointed. Okay, many of you were hopeful that you could come together with this person, but they may be still focused on their past, is what I'm getting here. Clarify the Three of Cups. What's going on with the Three of Cups for Aries? Why is it here? Is this about celebration, coming together? Or is that about a third person? What's happening with this Three of Cups? Maybe somebody's too involved in their work. Maybe somebody's been just focusing on their work and they haven't been moving forward. Oh my gosh, we've got the Knight of Swords twice, Aries. Not just once, but twice. Okay, so this is from the 1970s and this is the current deck. So I mean, that's very foretelling for me. This means I'm very anxious. I'm very frustrated here. You know, I was looking forward to coming together, this Three of Cups. But for some of you, I'm getting that somebody's really angry because they feel betrayed by a third person. There's somebody else here in the mix. And it's kind of like, you know, I'm disappointed here. I feel like I've been really let down here. I've been burned here. I took this chance, you know, and this person let me down is what I'm getting for some of you here. What is the Ten of Swords about? Yeah, somebody had a choice and a decision to make, and I feel like they've been kind of keeping it to themselves here. They haven't been sharing. They haven't been opening up. So I feel like you've been very disappointed in this person and you're getting fed up and you're wondering whether or not to bother waiting. I do feel like you are like waiting again, but not waiting. You're working really hard on your career, and keep doing that because it does show it's going to pay off if you keep, you know, your head down to the nose, to the grindstone, nose to the grindstone, I want to say, is what I'm hearing. Because you know, Spirit is saying that's part of taking a chance here with the Fool energy is, yeah, you do take a leap of faith here, but Spirit wants you to know, yes, this is a divine connection, but you also have a choice here with the Lovers. It's not just about this person's choice, it's your choice too. So if you feel this person's been in and out, in and out, and in and out of your life, and they haven't been opening up to you, either this person's racing in to give you clarity, because after the Ten of Swords comes the Ace of Swords. They may have had to have waited, you know, to make this choice in their life and take a leap of faith towards you and close a painful chapter in their life. Okay, that part's not crystal clear. What is clear is there is a choice to make, and it's not just their choice, it's your choice, right? You have the choice to say no, they have the choice to come in. Either way, I feel like you're kind of, you know, really guarding your heart here because you feel like the blindfold has been put on you. You feel like this person's been so closed up, you don't know what's going on, as kind of like, I need to guard and protect my heart here. You know, this is so disappointing. I feel like this person really let me down. I feel like, you know, you feel blocked somehow. Or you have been blocking this person and they're getting really upset and uptight about it. Let's see. Clarify the Nine of Swords again. Why is it here twice for Aries? Yeah, I'm getting that, you know, I'm very anxious about a wish here. I'm getting fed up, okay? That's what I'm getting. I'm disappointed. I'm keeping this to myself that I'm disappointed about this wish, that it's not happening, that it hasn't been happening. Clarify the Nine of Cups. I've been blocked. I feel like, you know, I've maybe been betrayed here. Yeah, it's like I've been waiting for my wish. You know, I've put effort into this. You feel like you've put effort into this and you've been kind of waiting, indirectly waiting. You've been still focusing on your career, your pentacles, your money, your tangible parts of your life. But at this, you know, it's kind of like I feel like somebody definitely is getting fed up here. What's this blocked energy with the Nine of Wands and the Two of Swords for Aries? What do we need to know? Four of Swords. It's like I've been through this heartbreak. I've been kind of resting here. I've been kind of protecting myself. I've been kind of peeking out to wonder what's going on here. Every now and again, I'm waiting. I'm wondering. Somebody's definitely been at a crossroads. I don't know whether to go left or right. I feel blocked. I feel like your person feels kind of blocked. So they could be going through decisions in their life and focusing and still having to focus on past issues in their life that they haven't been able to get on the same page with you. And this can be them also, they've been trying to hold on to what they've got, like financial wise, trying to protect it. This could be your person waiting for some money to come in here. So they're working really hard. They don't want this to be risky financially, is what I'm getting here. This could be a reason why they've been in and out of your life, as they've been trying to maybe save money and hold on to what they feel they've worked so hard for in their life as well. Okay, so that may have put you and this person at this crossroads and on this break here is what I just saw 1111. Yeah, it could be dealing with a King of Cups. It could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Okay, you could be keeping an eye on them or them an eye on you. This can also be I'm doing my research. I'm checking in on things. Yeah, Ace of Wands. So you may have or may not have yet been intimate with this person, but I definitely feel like there's a spark there between you and this person. But I feel like they're blocked right now, and it's something to do with them focusing on what was. They're not ready to kind of move forward here. I mean, it's like they're working on it. They're trying to make decisions here, but some decisions they're just not clear on yet, is what I'm getting. But definitely there's a choice they have to make, but part of it is protecting their assets, whatever they've worked hard for here. Because I feel like this person, quite honestly, wants to minimize any risks financially moving forward, is what I'm getting. Okay, let's see what the Divine Masculine would like to say to the Divine Feminine and vice versa. Okay, so first message, I want you to take care of my needs, nurturer. Okay, so this person, your Divine Masculine, if it's a Divine Feminine watching, again, can go vice versa. We all have the, masculine, feminine energy, so remember that, okay? This is somebody that wants you to nurture their needs. Their needs come first. Okay, so this can be sometimes somebody that can be a little bit selfish. They don't think about what you've got on your plate. They're only thinking about their end of things as well. Okay, there's so much anger inside me, hostile. So this can be somebody that really gets angry when they think about how much effort they've put into their current life, you or them. Okay, they could be getting angry, and they could be waiting for money. They could be waiting for themselves to save enough money. This can be penny pinching, but this can also be I'm keeping everything to myself. I'm waiting for something and I'm not sharing. It's like they're clamming up. They're not ready to open up, whether it's money, whether it's a person. There's definitely a choice to make between two different directions or two different people. Okay, so it's kind of like I'm just going to focus here right now without any thought, I feel, or regard for you or other people. Again, feel free to flip the energies. Don't shoot the messenger. That's the message I'm getting. Stripping down masculine beliefs. Okay, so for some of you, if this person is penny pinching and they're holding on to their money, okay, they may be disappointed that they're not getting as much work, or their job or their career isn't going as well as they thought, or they haven't been able to save as much. Either way, it can be that this person feels like they're the ones that need to take care of the tangible when they're with somebody. Like they like to take care of things and have the upper hand. Not necessarily in a bad way, but if they were brought up that that's the way it always was the Divine Masculine takes care of everything. Okay. All right, let's get the messages from the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine. I love you and I miss you and I really want to kiss you. So for many of you, this Divine Feminine is like, I miss you. I want to kiss you. I want to be with you. I just want to be with you. Like, I don't really care. I mean, yes, I would like you to be able to offer an equal give and take, but it's not the be all end all. I'm not all about the money or all about the tangible here. I just want to spend time with you and be with you. Stop holding on to everything is what I'm getting. Stop blocking me or putting me or keeping me in the dark here. Like I want to take my blindfold off. I want to know what's going on. Okay, is what I'm getting from the Divine Feminine to the Masculine. I'm literally unable to feel attraction towards anyone but you. Even the famous people I used to gush over, I do nothing for me. I'm truly in love with you. So divine feminine feels like, you know, divine masculine, you're the only one I feel that connection to, and it does, nobody does it for me. Not even if there's a hot guy or hot woman. It's like all I can think about is you. Okay. Next message. I love the way you live your life. I wonder if you know how truly rare you are. So the divine feminine does look up to the divine masculine on how they live their life, that they like to be in charge, that they like to kind of keep things to themselves, that they're not just kind of ready to just kind of flirt or put it out there, or they have flirted but they stop themselves. Again, that hot and cold energy. It's kind of like they're afraid, they're guarded, they've been disappointed before. You know, who hasn't, right? Could be you, could be both of you. And so we're a little guarded, we're a little bit blocked, we're a little apprehensive. So this person could be dipping their toes in, then coming out, dipping their toes in, then coming out. Is kind of what I'm getting. Okay, let's go ahead and see what a couple of career messages are for you, for Aries. Mask. Somebody may have a secret stash. Again, the Four of Pentacles comes to mind. Somebody's holding on to their money here. Somebody's keeping things to themselves. Perhaps this person needs to stash some cash. They may need to stash their cash. Okay, they could be saving their punnies. Punnies. Is that a word? Their monies, their pennies. Because maybe somebody has stolen from them before, I'm getting. You or them. Okay. So there's hidden potential here, I feel, for many of you when it comes to your career, that Spirit is also telling you, be careful of the unknown. Be careful of anybody here that you may feel is wearing a mask and could be, you know, wanting to kind of either pretend they don't have money and kind of sponge off you, or it's the fact that, you know, you're kind of wearing that mask, pretending that you don't really care. You're keeping it to yourself. Like I said, like some of you are very guarded. You're not trusting because this person has really disappointed you. So you could be, you know, again, like I'm getting money in here, but I'm also getting the fact that either A, somebody's pretending they don't have that much, or B, you're pretending that things don't bother you. When it comes to this person, that they're so focused on career and that they're so focused on money. Interesting. So this person could relatively be quite materialistic too, is what I'm getting. Could be somebody that, you know, just thinks about their wants and needs first. Very self-focused. And you're disappointed. Okay, that's not going to be for all of you. See, it's time to profit. Spirit's letting you know it's time to focus on yourself. So I'm getting that it's time to take leaps of faith for yourself during this break time from this person, because they're at a crossroads. I feel like they're not really 100% sure of which direction to go, you know. So Spirit's telling you to seize this moment, and it's time to it's time for you to profit and go after your wishes, your dreams, and take these leaps and bounds, because you're supposed to seize the moment. You're on the watch here of profiting here. I want to get a message out to you here too, that for some of you here, you know, you may have to get temporary work if you've been laid off. Okay, so there could be a waiting period there between jobs, I'm hearing. Some of you may be between jobs. Career messages, please, for Aries. Oh, okay. So some of you are definitely going after advancement. Okay. Some of you are going to get big recognition for really putting in the effort. Some of you actually may even win an award for what you do, or if you're in the limelight, some kind of fame, recognition here for some of you here. But some of you could be winning money. I'm getting all kinds of messages. Either way, it's a message of good luck here. That's beautiful. Definitely be claiming that. Okay. Okay. So for some of you, I'm getting the message. If you do come into a lot of money, an award, a winning, okay, a windfall, make sure you stash your cash and don't trust everybody. Okay, is another message. Oh, nice. Financial relief for some of you here. Okay, so for some of you here, your job security is growing. Okay. Whether you're in a supportive role or a role of management here, I feel like Spirit's saying you're going to feel more content. You're going to feel more secure in your job, in your career. Okay? All right. A couple more messages from this other deck. I've forgotten the name of it already. I just got it, but I love it. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So Spirit wants you to honor and trust your inner voice, your intuition. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So sometimes we lose something in order to realize what is truly meaningful in our lives, to allow us to value things more and to learn from them, right? We have surrender. I can release my need to control. So Spirit wants you to release your need to control things. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Okay, so definitely loving yourself first to go towards your goals, okay, and understand that even giving yourself the same care you give everybody else is going to allow you to move forward to success here. Awards. So I feel like definitely some of you are really concentrating on your finances and career here. Don't miss these opportunities by focusing on too much by what was rather than what could be if this person, you know, isn't ready to come into your life yet, okay? I feel like somebody's definitely holding back here, but, you know, you can't control what somebody else does. And I feel like for many of you, if you focus on your career goals and you make that choice right now, and I can't tell you what to do, but that's what I'm seeing here, I feel like you're gonna come out on top no matter what at the end of the day. There's a new spark here. There's something exciting coming in. But I also feel for some of you here, you've been waiting for somebody to celebrate with, to come together with, to reunite with here, and you've been waiting. But don't wait. Make sure you are putting time and effort and putting chances into yourself and your career and your future, and keep building that, because you're gonna come forward towards success and an award here, okay? And that only makes you more romantically attractive, right? Right off the bat is what I'm getting. Aries, I almost forgot. I apologize. Your tarot charms. Okay, so what we have is there's definitely, look at that. You've got the camera. This is somebody that, you know, you felt you could have built memories with here with the Ace of Wands. You were excited to think about your future together. All right, and what you could build together is what I'm getting here. But it's about taking that risk, taking that leap of faith. But the camera is also indicating that, you know, I'm having memories here of somebody of my past. Okay, we have the Sun, you know, also with the Moon. So what I'm getting from this, because what's interesting is we have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So again, that hot, cold energy. Well, we've got the Moon and the Sun. It's like sometimes you feel like you've got the clarity, and other times you feel like you've been in the dark. So it's kind of like you feel like you've been on maybe a bit of a roller coaster here with this person is what I'm getting. Somebody you can be dealing with is the name Carlos, or you're Carlos, or somebody with that name's coming into your life, or somebody you know. I have Charles or Charlie, Laura, Chase. Okay, so this person may want to chase you in the future. Maybe they were building their business here with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, maybe they had to wait for some money, build on their business. This King of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. It doesn't have to be. This can be somebody that has strong water in their chart. But this is somebody that doesn't outwardly show how they feel, right? Okay, so there may have been some things that they had to make some head over heart decisions here. I'm getting with the Sword. This person may be quite musical, or you're heavy into music. Someone here may be from New York, or this person's from New York, or you're going to go to maybe New York someday. I also have the Screwdriver. Somebody's very handy with tools, may work a lot in the trades. I'm getting like with their hands, like be very physical labor type is what I'm getting, building homes, or I'm just getting all kind of building for some reason all of a sudden. This person, yes, you may have strong water in their chart. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person's very imaginative. They are very loving, okay? But when things get tough, they kind of hide in their shell. So that could be somebody that's like that. They like to keep to themselves. They're heavy. When somebody, like, if they've got strong water in their chart, they're going to want to keep a lot of their heavy emotions to themselves. They're not somebody that outwardly puts them out there, okay? All right, that's what I have for the tarot charms. I will see you all again in approximately a week. And again, leave me comments and let me know if this resonates for you. If not now, in the future, come back and let me know. Okay, share this video. And I will see you all again soon. Bye for now. Much love, much light. thought again. This thing's so slow now.